come on, I've done a whole lot of like experimental shit in the past.
Dude.
Most of you guys have come there like, what the fuck is going on? So that has really happened. And the people like go really wild with interpretation.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
And that's
I'm
fun. Honestly, like I really like I spent a good part of my 20s like doing abstract stuff. And
dude,
that was quite
absolutely, man.
exciting. But then I'm also, as I'm growing old, I'm also realizing that okay, you need to sort of like it's fun for artists, I get, to
Yeah.
watch stuff like this, but the layperson doesn't want to like have like done a whole day of work and then come and sit and sort of involve yourself. Not every day can you watch something
Dude, I
like
would
that,
want to
right?
do it, man. I really would want to do it.
But I don't think I can understand why everyone wouldn't want.
And everyone does.
So
That's why
sometimes you
everyone
need that sort
doesn't.
of like Hollywood superhero blockbuster,
I
and
think everyone
so I
should.
think like yeah, make a bit of both.
I personally think everyone should go to the
I
theater.
definitely think so because it generally scientifically it's sort of like open pathways in your mind. So it's generally like
Yeah.
making you more open as a person.
100%, man. If like the moment you actually go and watch someone perform something, usually when you see a performance, especially if it's at an established place, which has like a decent cast of people and has like a good storyline behind it, it's a very cathartic experience because like most of these even those the most abstract thing that I've seen, like the most abstract thing that I saw of yours was where there was a black backdrop, where there was a table, everyone was wearing one of those black unitards, and you all were acting like you were driving cars and you were holding dinky
Oh
cars
yeah,
and you all
oh
had
yeah.
given those cars characters, and you were not actually using any words, there was only sound effects that you all were making, and those were like car sound effects thing, kind of thing,
Yeah. So that was
and that was
actually
really abstract,
that was an object
but it
theater
had,
piece. That was like the life and the story of a car.
yeah, and dude, that had a lesson.
Yeah.
And I remember halfway through I was like, this is so bizarre, this is so bizarre, but there was a point where right after halfway through, like on the 35th or the 40th minute, I was like, holy shit, this is actually a story, like it's not just random bullshit, like there's actually, like I can see a story unfold about a human being in that car,
Hmm. And,
and
hmm.
that may or may not be by design. The
No,
reason
that was
I'm
actually
seeing that,
designed like so. The idea of like object theater is also sort of like humanizing sort of objects around us, right? And that
yeah,
particular production was about like, yeah, that how sort of we. I mean, then you could get into consumerism and how sort of like objects are just like changed by the day and stuff like that. But yeah,
yeah,
it's precisely like the intention meant to be. That I mean, like you then while you're watching it, suddenly like you realize. And object theater as a theatrical form is used a lot to sort of make political statements actually because
hmm,
like then you can
yeah,
sort of use these things and not take names or something but still like
yeah.
share the sentiment of what you want to.